digestive tract of the indigenous giant cats for that distinctive and unique aftertaste. From Kirk Dock in the CD 75661 system with passion. Truly special beans, roast for a richer taste and coffee perfection. Kitten brand coffee. Let's get frisky.
Radio Sidewinder is brought to you by HCSVoicePacks.com, featuring Brian Blessed as Vasco.
Radio Sidewinder is even louder than me. Wait a minute. That can't be right. Radio Sidewinder! Radio Sidewinder, transmitting to every corner of the galaxy.
Hi, I'm Commander Ben Derendar. I used to be a lonely explorer, but now, thanks to Radio Sidewinder, I'm just an explorer. Radio Sidewinder, preserving the sanity of pilots everywhere since 3301.
Hey buddy, how's it going? Ooh, get my chair in the upright position. Hope all is doing and going and stuff and things the well. Hey. Hey, you're all good, bud. I understand. I appreciate you stopping by, though. Alright, sweet. We got that up. Just making sure all the things are where they need to be. And it does indeed look like all the things are where they need to be. So let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Jump on in.
Welcome back, Commander. You have no missions at the moment.
Different ways, using a different term, to help you cope with
You are
the
near
answer
Mayday
that you
SH-IB37-01 in the Mayday SH-IB37-0 system. You are pledged to Aisling Duval.
All
You have served for
systems
67
ready to
months and
go.
are at rank 1 with no accumulated merits. Touchdown on Mayday SH-IB37-01. Coordinates are minus 14.42 degrees latitude, minus 157.17 degrees longitude.
Alright, I think the ship is properly booted now. Open galaxy map.
Galaxy map.
Close galaxy map.
Acknowledged.
Power place cycle imminent. Alright. Man, this new monitor I have, beautiful. unlock system. Alright, we can do that manually. Space.
Super Cruise.
So,
Map all worthwhile bodies.
are you asking for my specific PC? Is it expensive? Or is a gaming PC expensive? Because you can get a decent gaming PC by like a CyberPower, iBuyPower, one of those pre-built brands, for probably $600-700. Which sounds expensive, but that's actually pretty inexpensive for a gaming computer. We're not going to talk about how much my computer is unless you really want to know. No.
Jump in progress. Stellai Servants is heading to the Mighty ABD-RC-18-. This is your first visit to the system.
Yeah. So it's not too bad.
Scanning now.
Thank you.
Starpeed is notable with higher than average surface temperature. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. 2 out of 3 bodies have been scanned. Refuel.
That's fair. Anything, well, not anything to be honest, but most things. That is correct. Most things. Yeah, my computer is the size of a mini fridge, so it's a pretty big boy.
Telemetry obtained. Stellai Servants is en route to the Mighty WT-EB39. This is your first visit to the system.
Hey, Dark Parasite. How you doing? I don't know why I said it like a,
Scanning
not to
now.
be mean, but like an old country lady. Dark Parasite,
Ground port being
how you
available,
doing?
with an unusually high solar radius at 0.3.
Or it reminds me of
3 out of 12
a
bodies
thing.
have been scanned.
I'm trying to remember.
Refueled.
All right, I appreciate you though stopping by, my dude. I do. Have fun going out, doing all the stuff and things. We'll be on for a while. I don't know how long you'll be out, so we'll see. I missed how many bodies are in the system, so we're gonna have to take a park here in a second. I always welcome the peeps. Plus, we can be more talkative today since it's not first thing in the morning. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Fair enough, fair enough. Well, if I'm around, I'm around. If I'm not, I'm not. Easy peasy. That's how life works. I'm gonna boop all the icy bodies. See ya, buddy. 200,000 light years. Do you mean light seconds? Because light years is a lot. That would be to Beagle Point and back like 3 times.
Body C2 contains high levels of carbon and selenium.
Gotcha. Okay, I figured. Yeah, no, anything over 100 is a pain. I was gonna say 200 light years. Yeah, I would hate that too. Those light seconds, anything over 100k, to be honest, unless you have like Super Cruise Assist, is a pain, because you kind of have to just sit back, turn on a video or something, chill, keep an eye on it.
Deposits of sulfur and carbon.
Jump. Oh, that's right. Engage jump.
Engaging drive.
I used to have just jump as a command, but that kind of got weird.
Jump in progress.
Entry guide.
Satellite circumstation. IAW-9-. This is your first visit to the system.
I kind of want to customize my HUD color.
Scanning now.
For explorers, I recommend Super Cruise Assist if you're going to be mapping a lot of bodies. That's only the only reason what I see it useful for. So you can kind of feel free. You're not so worried about stuff. The amount of times I've accidentally smacked into planets because I wasn't paying attention is not countable on my digits. I mean, you could just set it to 3/4 throttle and go from there, but it's not really going to be lined up. It's up to you. It's a nice tool if you've got a free spot. Ooh, is that an ammonia world? Ammonia. It's probably an icy body, to be honest. I saw you for a second. Hey, boop. What do we got here? Rocky. Rocky. Ooh, I hear that.
Planet 1 is notable, with an incredibly elongated orbit and an incredibly low radius of nearly 21,000 kilometers.
Dang, I feel like that's a lot. I mean, maybe it's not too bad, but still, it's no Hutton, but it's not fun. The little sulfur boy, 18%. Iron magma. Oh, hi, Jarmix. You caught me at the beginning this time. How are you doing? Good morning.
Planet 3 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with a pristine rocky ring. Body 4 is a good candidate for mapping.
News time.
A Radio Sidewinder news update for the 13th of June, 3306. We now go to my colleague, Automated Adira, for a special report.
Thank you, Pete. I'm reporting to you from the hangar decks of the Rat Nest, a fleet carrier which just completed a historic rescue of a commander who was stranded in a remote portion of space.
I feel that.
Referred to as the Anaconda Graveyard. The graveyard is a cluster of stars that has earned its name due to being only reachable via a boosted hyperspace jump from the longest range vessels. After jumping, the lack of neutron stars at the destination make a return jump impossible. This was a one-way ticket, and commanders who went there knew they would never return. That is, until today. With the newly released capital ship licenses to independent commanders, novel opportunities for travel are taking advantage of the vessel's 500 light-year jump range. It was this capability that allowed the Rat Nest to jump into the graveyard, contact the stranded commander after months of isolation, bring him safely aboard, and jump back into colonized space. The Rat Nest is one of 3 official fleet carriers for the organization known as the Fuel Rats, which rescues stranded pilots all over the galaxy. We were able to track down the owner of the Rat Nest, Commander Absolver, who had this to say about the daring rescue. The fleet carriers
All the
barely
mining.
had time to launch before they were needed by the fuel rats for rescue activities. We just barely got the ship commissioned, named, and brought to fuel him before the case popped up, leading to rapid fueling and then heading off to the rescue. Back to you, Pete.
Thank you, Adira. I hope the rescued commander hasn't suffered too much from space madness.
Alright, we can turn that back down.
This has been Computer Pete reporting for Radio Science.
Yeah, I need to do some mining. Eventually. What am I at right now? Is it, what, still 3.4? Yeah, I'm at 3.4.
This is Liquid Catnip of the East India Company.
I've played way too much of this game, though, to be fair. And I've never really worried about credits. I kind of just have them. Ah, yeah. Gotta get up there.
Radio Sidewinder. Entertaining pilots around the galaxy.
And probes. Alright. This is going to be one of the bigger ones I've scanned in a hot minute. We're going to go one. Oh, JK. Let's go here. We're going to pop them at the poles. Pole. Come on, pole. Okay. And pole. Okay. And then we're going to do one of these. We go up, down, up, down, up. And let's see what we get there. Yeah. It's a lot. I feel like I did pretty well first shot. What is that? 7? Okay, I like that. I like that layout. Let's shoot one around this. Oh, come on. The down doesn't really like to work when you're doing this. Let's shoot one that way. See if that'll get me what I need. It's a lot of tritium. What I wanted to do is, when we eventually get around to Colonia, transfer my mining ship in there, buy the fleet carrier over at Colonia. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling with the exploring stuff. We may need a break. Did I really fail that? I failed that so hard. That's fair, that's fair. I'm gonna say whatever works. I'm gonna say my probes are upgraded, so I usually get them in about half to 3/4 of what they want. But usually I can slingshot it around, but that I just failed real hard there. I just need 3%. But this is a little bit higher gravity than what I'm used to. Yeah. There we go.
Map is finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet 4 is a high-gravity ammonia world. Sensors detect active water geysers. The crushing atmosphere is composed mainly of ammonia and oxygen with an average surface temperature of 179 Kelvin. You have mapped all worthwhile bodies.
Next system en route.
System destination locked.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Yeah. Plan is to go up to Colonia, though. Eventually, make our way around and see what's going up over there. I know there's a lot of new peeps out there now.
Stellae Serpents is en route to the Maida PY-EP39 system. This is your first visit to this system.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected.
Fuel reserves are now at 84% capacity, Commander.
Scanning now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
1 out of 10 bodies have been scanned in this system. Refueled.
And there we go. Alright, not much happened in here, but we'll take a look anyways.
Planet 1 is notable, with an unusually oblong orbit. Planet 2 is notable, with an unusually oblong orbit.
Alright, we'll go ahead and grab this.
Body 5 has large deposits of carbon.
5A. Take a 5.
Planet 4 is a notable rocky ice world with an unusually elliptical orbit. Planet 3 is a notable rocky ice world with an unusually elongated orbit.
Alright. Engage jump.
As you wish.
Jump in progress.
Vectors.
Stellai Serpents is en route to Mayadego T-EB39-2. This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning now.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
3 out of 34 bodies have been scanned. Fuel at maximum.
Yeah, so I guess I need to look more into fleet carriers. Can you sell things to your fleet carrier? And if so, do you get money from it? Or is that only if people buy stuff from your fleet carrier? Is it just kind of like a cargo? Or can you actually sell things on like a commodities market? Because if you could sell things on a commodities market, you could just take it out and find mining places out in the deep, fill up and like sell them. Okay. Well, in that case, you could just go out, fill up, and bring it back, but you probably have to have a whole bunch of money stockpiled. That would be the only thing that would make sense to me. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool because you could bring all your ships with you. But that's about it.
Planet A4 is notable, with a pristine icy ring.
Yeah, it's a little bit much for me.
Planet A3 is notable, with pristine metal rich and icy rings.
25 mil per week. So for a month, that's 100. So for a year, that's 1.2 bill. Yikes. A big yikes.
Body A5C contains high levels of carbon. Body A5D contains large deposits of carbon. This body contains large deposits of carbon. Body A5B contains large deposits of carbon.
9 mil per week? That's doable. 9 mil per week is doable if you're always exploring, but you still have to mine tritium, you have to remember. Yeah. Yeah, whenever I sell exploration data, so you could sell exploration data to your own carrier and get money that way, but there's a 25% cut that gets taken out. But last week, I think I did like 2 days, and in 2 days I made almost 100 mil from exploration with all the ELWs. So you could do it with exploration there, but you have to take the time to mine the tritium. But that being said, if you mine the tritium, you're probably going to be able to get out places faster that people haven't been. So I guess maybe it'll work that way, but that's the only way I see it working. You would have to sell exploration data at a cut to yourself. Man, are all those stuff they want? No? Okay.
Body A2P contains large deposits of carbon.
I think it's... What I read, it's either... I think it's 10,000. I think you can hold 10,000 cargo or 10,000 tons of anything, period. So if you have, like... If you have... Oh god, what is it? If you have modules, certain modules take up multiple tons. They found like a way to calculate that, but let's say you have nothing stored. I think you can have 10k, which is a lot.
This body contains large deposits of carbon. Body A2E has high levels of carbon.
But then back on the flip side, are you ready? Since there's a 15-minute spool time, right? And theoretically, every single jump with the Super Cruise turn time in a ship itself is about 45 seconds. If you were going to fly on out, what is it? Each jump is 500 light years, and there's a 15-minute cooldown. 500 light years you could do in a normal ship that gets 50 jump range in 10 jumps, and that would be like 7.5 minutes. So I don't see the point of a fleet carrier for exploring in that sense, unless you wanted a bunch of people to come out with you. Yeah, I agree.
Planet A1 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with a pristine icy ring. This body has large deposits of sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus. Body A1 contains high levels of carbon.
Yeah, the only point I really see for exploring is to getting out places ships couldn't travel normally now. That's about it. Like, people will probably be able to explore further past the galactic edge now.
Planet A6 is notable, with a pristine icy ring.
Wings a group of friends, you're also true there. Like, I would probably do that if one of my friends wanted to go explore Nebula. We'd all hop on board the thing and go out that way. But if I'm not playing with peeps, there's no point. And to be honest,
this body contains high levels of carbon and selenium.
I'm probably going to start a second account here soon because I had like 3 or 4 friends just pick up the game for the first time. And I don't want to leave exploration to do that. They're not going to have multi-crew, so I'll probably just buy another account again. If anybody else seen this bug where, like, it's there, but it disappears? Hey, how's it going, Volgric? That's how I say your name now.
Moon A6E is notable, with an extremely elongated orbit. Body A6E has large deposits of sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus.
Fair. I've been staying away from neutrons for now. But yeah, no, I was gonna say it's a...
notable, with an extremely elliptical orbit.
Yeah, it's a thing and a half.
This body has large deposits of carbon and selenium. Body A6B contains large deposits of sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus.
Doing some trading? There you go.
When you've got a job to do, depend on the Type 9 Lakon Spaceways.
Yeah, maybe so, maybe so. That would be fun. Take some peeps out.
These scrummy snacks are perfect for hungry commanders.
Oh boy, I'm starving.
One Taco Taco has all the ingredients for a healthy, active...
Yeah, respawn point. I didn't even think about that. Although, to be honest, if I die during exploration, I'm just going to call it a GG and be like, well, maybe in a better luck next time. What'll be really nice is to make sure you get the
This body has
confirms
high levels of carbon.
on those first discovered, because you could just turn it into your fleet carrier and be like, ah, I discovered it.
Body A7A contains very large deposits of carbon at 25.7% and selenium.
So no more like,
28%
uh-oh, I
and
found
large
something
deposits
real
of
nice,
sulfur and
like,
phosphorus.
I first discovered a black hole.
This
Let me
body
go
contains
turn
high
that in.
levels of carbon and selenium. Body A7C contains large deposits of carbon. This body contains high levels of carbon. This star system has every element that can be found on planetary surfaces. Exploration class, Gold.
Dang. I love the Courier, though. The Courier is such a beautiful ship.
Jump in progress. Stellae Serpents is traveling to the Maide QZ-CP40-1. This is your first visit to this system.
Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. My Courier is a stealthy boy.
Main sequence star 8 is notable, relative to similar class M stars, with higher than average density. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light. 2 out of 15 bodies have been scanned. Fuel at maximum.
Well, that would do it. I mean, you literally just pancaked yourself, so... That would be disheartening, though. I would get that.
Body A2 contains large deposits of carbon.
Yeah. One of my previous streams, I did that to a neutron by accident. I looked away, and I got pulled into the neutron boy, and it was a sad, sad time. We were almost a sad J when I did that. Come on now, an icy body is basically a water world. Engage jump.
Affirmative.
Destination confirmed.
Navigation.
Stellae Serpents is en route to the Maide YU-GD-10-1. This is your first visit to this system.
Confirming exit point telemetry. Stand by. As you wish.
Fuel at maximum.
Your monitor, yes. I was gonna say, I told you about my new monitor. Oh my gosh, I'm still loving this bad boy. I took the time yesterday and mounted it. Absolutely worth. I want to get a vertical one for Twitch chat, but I haven't done that yet. don't think there was anything else here. Yeah. I may have to go make some tea.
Jump in progress. Stellae Serpents is in transit to the Maya de UL-3P. This is your first visit to the system.
Yeah, vertically just makes too much sense for like chat or for reading documents or basically anything that you need like an actual piece of paper.
Engaging exit protocol.
Fuel levels are now at 84%.
Scanning now.
Thank you.
9 bodies remain to be scanned.
You're welcome, of course.
You're welcome, of course.
Stellae Serpents is now fully refueled.
Alright. How many jumps we got out? 69. Nice. But you can see it up in front of us. Bro, my elite streams are like 6 a.m. because I have to go to work at like 8 a.m. But welcome to my day off. Enjoy it, Gray. Chat in the middle, Spotify. Oh, that makes sense. And if it's a big monitor, that would actually be plenty. Or if you have it close enough. Hope you're doing well, Gray. It's been a hot minute. Or since last time I saw you, basically. Beep, boop, boo, doo, boo.
This body contains high levels of selenium.
Hello from Xbox. Hello. I believe I've seen you around a hot minute ago. Good to see you again, my dude. It's been a bit. It is, but I remember a friendly face, and by that I mean a name. Go camping, my dude. My fam's actually going camping this weekend, and I couldn't get off.
With an extremely inclined orbit.
But
this body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium.
Friday is my other day off, and I'm going to, instead of doing my elite stream nice and early, I'm actually going to go hiking about 2 hours from where I'm at now, and go get some outdoors time. So it'll be later on the day, Friday. Zoomy zoom. Yeah, I feel that. I know you've got that big TV, so if it works, it works. I say when you show off that new setup, my dude, let me know because I'm ready to see it. I was going to be like a 7P. I'm trying to know what that means. But 70 light year Conda is nice. I used to solely use Conda for exploration because I love the jump range. And it's still good for getting out like on the far side of like void stuff. But honestly, the cockpit is what bothered me. I really like the full, like all-aroundness of the crate with the kind of like the Millennium Falcon sticky outy boy. So it's all personal preference. Center of the TV's level with your eyes. That's the way to do it. I say my monitor is recommended to sit like 3 to 4 feet back, and I'm probably about 2.5, 3 feet. So DBX. I don't know about DBX because you still don't have a see-through floor. Like, let's see. Like, I don't really have a see-through floor either. I can't move around in the cockpit. But you've got like, look at those windows. Aspects. Aspects is where it's at. You're right, you're right. I don't like the way the rest of the ship looks on the aspects, but the cockpit is amazing. But I really like this one. Now, I don't like the drab red color. Type 9. I mean, to be fair, it's just Lakon. But the crate is it for me. I love the crate MK2, to be honest. That's probably my favorite, but I'm not a fan. I don't like the I don't like going through and flying that bad boy. Chieftain is my favorite combat ship.
Your first visit to the system.
I have that bad boy. So much fun.
Confirming exit telemetry. Scanning now.
This star is notable.
I'm running the
By
Phantom for
average density.
exploring.
As you can see, it uses
So,
yellow-orange light.
it is, that's what I am
25
going.
bodies remain to be scanned.
Small ship guy, I feel that. It works. It's a wonderful name. Yes, you told me about that fisheye. Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see it, my dude. Alright. Slow it down. Open this up. We got a bunch of ices, it looks like, and some gas giant boys. Class 3s. Let's go ahead and get all the little doodly-doos. Can't miss out the doodly-doos. That's fair, that's fair.
Deposits of carbon.
Highly likely. Carbon dioxide geysers. We've already got those. The shipping crate? Okay, I like that too. It's a pretty crate name. I think mine was just something along the lines of like Spicy Boy, because I think I have full. Mine was like a combat stealth ship, and I have like thermal fixed multi cannons on it. That's pretty fun. Just because the pitch and everything is absolutely wonderful on it. But I'm probably gonna have to redo it. It was more of my doing illegal things ship.
Well over 16,500 kilometers.
Ooh, there you go. Got to get that like non-direct lighting.
Planet 4 is notable with pristine rocky and metal-rich rings.
I don't have a green screen because my backdrop. Well, here I'll show you. My backdrop is just my room. Damn, my face, boys. How's it going? Yeah, it's just like the backdrop to my room with the LED lighting and whatnot, so it works.
This body has high levels of carbon.
I used to run like green screen way back in the day, but I wasn't a fan. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah, gotta have a fancy lamp. Fancy lamp.
This body has high levels of carbon.
I usually do. The only reason I don't super early on my exploring ones is because I'm like low-key not ready to be awake. So most of the time we don't talk during that anyways though. So focus on the gameplay. I don't think I'm cute enough to focus on my face.
An incredibly large radius of just over 14,000 kilometers and an incredibly high surface temperature of over 464 Kelvin.
Alright, what do we got? Ringed gas giant. Where's his rings?
Planet 2 is notable, with a pristine rocky ring.
That's a fair question. Are we all fully awake? Well, 50% rounds up, right? Gotta fly close to all the stars. I'm actually probably gonna go make some, don't know about that one. Ooh, hello. What do we got? Iron Magnet. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll probably go make some tea here soon, to be honest. You're falling asleep on stream? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You gotta take the non-drowsy medicine. You don't want to fly and crash. Question mark. I guess if you're mining, it's not bad. Teach you how to explore? I just kind of boop things.
Moon 2D is a notable rocky body with an extremely oblong orbit.
Let's chip in and get a fleet carrier, my dude. I'll take you out. Oh no.
Moon 2D is notable with an extremely oblong orbit.
That would be a day and a half. Today was my day I actually slept in. I woke up at 7 a.m. That's a sleep-in day. It was absolutely wonderful. I feel refreshed, except for my eyes are still a little bit
This body contains high levels of carbon.
Yeah, fleet carriers look sweet though.
Body 1C contains high levels of carbon.
Don't really need the carbon.
This body has high levels of carbon and selenium.
Water geezers.
Planet 1 is an extraordinary icy body with an incredibly high mass at over 44 times Earth's, an extremely high radius of around 23,500 kilometers, an extremely high surface temperature of well over 536 Kelvin, and pristine metal rich in icy rings. This body has high levels of carbon and selenium.
They're all... Honestly, I'm kind of addicted to exploring, and the reason why is it feels like loot boxes to me. You never know what you're going to get. You have an idea, but when you open it, you could get a big cash surprise, or you could get absolutely nothing, or you could get death. Who doesn't like a little bit of death in their loot boxes? It's like playing Russian roulette, but with surprises. Lumps of coal. That's good. Alright, Gray. Good luck at work, my dude. You got this.
Telemetry obtained. Navigation. Stellae surface is heading to Maya Day TR-XB42-2. This is your first visit to the system.
Yikes. Well, I only play in open unless I'm doing something crazy, so I feel that though. It's like, what do I want to hit?
You have 67 jumps until arrival.
Affirmative.
16 bodies remain to be scanned here. Maximum fuel.
We're getting closer. I like the way we're still 67 jumps out, and look how prevalent the nebula is. It means it's a nice biggin. There we go. Get about 10C out. There we go. What do you got for me?
Body B1 contains high levels of carbon and selenium.
I don't care. Selenium's nice though.
This body contains high levels of sulfur and carbon.
Where is it? There he is. Ooh, that's pretty. Purdy.
This body contains large deposits of carbon.
Making sure there's no signals. Nope.
Body A5 contains large deposits of carbon.
It's ultimately what we're looking for. I mean, you can set dead zones inside of preferences somewhere, probably in control panel, underneath device manager, but you don't want to be doing that on a new stick, unfortunately.
Moon A4 is a notable icy body with an incredibly inclined orbit. This body has large deposits of carbon and selenium.
Last one.
This star system holds every element available on planetary surfaces. Exploration class, Gold.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
I get behind this, it's chill. Alright.
Telemetry obtained. Stellae surface is in transit to the Maya Day BX-BP43-0 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Ready for exit. Scanning now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Stellae surface is now at 100% fuel capacity.
We're gonna make sure we didn't miss anything, but most likely not. Nope. Engage jump.
Jumping to light speed.
Telemetry obtained. Stellai Serpents is heading to the Mayade SX-BB43-1 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Engaging exit protocols. Acknowledged.
Seven bodies remain to be scanned.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Maximum fuel.
I kind of want to change the cockpit. Let's see how annoying this will get. Let me see here. Where's EDDI? Never used EDDI. It's absolutely wonderful. Crew command roster. Crewman Z, take all stations.
Aye, Commander.
That is all.
Affirmative.
Let's see how annoying that gets.
Standing by.
Body 5 has high levels of carbon.
Alright. I dig like this chill track. I get behind it.
Moon 1 is a notable icy body with an incredibly inclined orbit. This body contains large deposits of carbon.
Engage jump.
Jump.
Destination confirmed.
Stand by.
Stellai Serpents is en route to the Light AUD-UV system. This is your first visit to the system. You are now nearly 7,000 light years from home.
Dang. Well, hopefully it works out for you, my dude.
Fuel levels are now at 84% capacity.
Scanning for information.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
9 bodies remain to be scanned. Stellai Serpents is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Yeah, hopefully they get that all sorted for you. It sucks to get a new something and then it not work correctly out of the box. Stuff and things.
Planet AB1 is notable, with an unusually high mass at over 541 times Earth's. This body has high levels of carbon and selenium.
Water magma, but it's an icy planet, so it's just gonna be an ice geyser.
This body contains large deposits of carbon.
Water geysers, but ice again.
Body AB1D contains high levels of carbon. This body has high levels of carbon. Body AB1E contains high levels of carbon.
I see you, you're right there. Oh, it's the other one that I was seeing. Yoop.
Planet AB3 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with a pristine icy ring.
Pristine icy ring. Icy rings are fun to fly around in.
Body AB3 has large deposits of sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus.
Beep boop beep boop beep 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 boop. There we go.
Planet AV2 is notable, with a pristine icy ring.
Engage jump.
Jump.
Destination confirmed.
Entry
Stellae Surfaces heading to Flight
guidance.
AWJ-SC45-0 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning now.
There we go. Sorry about that, boys. Let's get some more fuel. That really sucks.
Refuel.
Hopefully it's something nice and easy to do. Alright, we're gonna head out a bit. Nope.
Destination confirmed. Stellae Surfaces heading to the Light AWJ-46-0 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Engaging exit protocol. Scanning now.
Alright.
10 bodies remain to be scanned in the system.
As much as I love Z, I'm not a huge fan. We're gonna swap back to Verity.
Maximum fuel.
Let's swap back. Crew command roster. Crewman Verity, take all stations.
Okay.
That is all.
Thank you, Commander. Standing by.
Anything here? Yeah, we got a few things here.
Planet 8 is a notable icy body with an extremely elongated orbit. Planet 7 is notable, with an extremely elliptical orbit.
Oh, no. Okay. I mean, like I said, if you only had it for a little bit, it may not be a bad idea just to get it out of the way. That really sucks, though.
Telemetry obtained. Stellae Surface is heading to the Maya SH-IC-23 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Yeah, I get that. It is rather sad.
Now at 87% capacity.
Scanning now.
This star is notable, with an unusually high average density. As you can see, it emits a yellow-white light. Planet 1 is exceptional, with an extremely high mass at 7 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of nearly 10,500 kilometers, and an incredibly high surface temperature of well over 2,500 Kelvin. Brown Dwarf 2 is uncommon and notable, with rocky and metal-rich rings. 12 bodies remain to be scanned. Maximum fuel.
I'm looking through all the chat stuff real quick. There's something going on. Alright, there we go. We good, we good.
Planet 5 is a remarkable icy body with an incredibly high mass at over 54.5 times Earth's and an extremely high radius of nearly 21,500 kilometers. Planet 4 is notable, with pristine rocky and metal-rich rings.
Boop.
Body 4C contains high levels of carbon and selenium. This body has large deposits of carbon.
That one looks rough.
This body has large deposits of carbon. Moon 4BA is notable, with an extremely inclined orbit. This body contains very high levels of carbon at 25.7% and selenium at 4.8% and large deposits of sulfur and phosphorus.
Alright, what am I looking for? There you are.
This body contains high levels of germanium. This body has high levels of tellurium.
Nice.
On.
Lights off.
Affirmative.
When I say nice, she thinks I say lights, so that's kind of fun. Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Telemetry obtained.
Entry guidance.
Stella
Station.
certification transit to United GC 24 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning now.
Two out of 24 bodies have been scanned here. Fuel at maximum.
All right, let's go ahead and give this place a scan.
Planet AB3 is a notable Class 1 gas giant with pristine metal-rich and icy rings. Moon AB3B is a notable icy body with an incredibly elliptical orbit. Moon AB3C is a notable icy body with an incredibly elliptical orbit.
there we go.
Body AB40 has large deposits of sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus. This body has large deposits of carbon and selenium.
Hey friend, space is empty. Except for the places where it's not.
Deposits of carbon.
Hope you are doing the well. Happy belated birthday, by the way. Hope it was a good one. I don't know if it was actually your birthday. Everybody else just said it was, so. I do. And dollars. I make those too.
Planet AB4 is a
awesome.
Class 1 gas giant with crystal metal rich and icy rings.
I'm glad it was a good one. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Body AB4 has large deposits of carbon.
Carbon boys.
Planet AB5 is remarkable, with an extremely elliptical orbit and a pristine icy ring.
Ooh, I like those rings. Let me go check that out. What else we got? We've got, it looks like we got a few gas giants yet. We just gotta find them. Where are they hiding? There we go.
Planet AB2 is notable, with pristine rocky and icy rings.
Yes, I just turned my head sideways to get a better look at it. Don't judge me.
Planet AB1 is notable, with a pristine rocky ring. This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. This body contains high levels of carbon. Planet AB6 is exceptional, with an unusually high mass at 8.1 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of over 14,000 kilometers, and a pristine icy ring.
What is her volume at? I feel like she needs to be back up to 30. There we go. Alright, sweet. Well, we're gonna go check out this one just so we can take some pictures. How far is it? 1800? That's not too bad. The paint's starting to chip off the ship, though. It is what it is. Alright, there we go. Beep boop. Actually, these seconds are counting down pretty quick. That's nice. Prepare for orbit.
Decreasing speed.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander. Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
Is this the ringy boy? Yeah, this looks like the ringy boy.
Orbital navigation guidance systems.
Alright, we're gonna take that off. Or come on out over here. Like so. We're gonna take a picture. We're gonna pull this like this. Drop out.
Return to normal space near planet Maya Day GC 24-1AB5.
Initiating. Done.
There we go. feel like this needs to be over more towards the right. We gotta keep rule of thirds. There we go. Something like that'll do. Alright, boys. Let's go in the ring and see... Just to chill out real quick. And then what I'll do is I'll go take my tea break. Got to have a spot of tea.
Starlight Serpents has entered Super Cruise.
Let's see here. This looks thick here.
Starlight Serpents has left Super Cruise.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Lights on.
On.
Enable night vision. Enable night vision.
Acknowledged.
There we go. It's not too bad. I do like the way that the Rocky Boys look. Especially with the starlight there. Alright. And what is that? Subsurface scattering? Is that what it's called when the light is trying to pass through the ice? I'm ready for the retexture of the ice. It's gonna be sweet. If I do that, yeah, it's trying to like highlight it. Alright. Subsurface. Alright, what do we got in here? It really is. We don't really have much we can do in the icy rings other than just kind of chill. Yes, like ears. You can see it in like ears and stuff like that. Oop, news time. Hold on.
This is a Radio Sidewinder news update for the 2nd of June, 3306. A group of independent commanders has publicly announced its intentions to assist the shadowy organization, known only as the Dark Wheel, in expanding from the submarine system of Shinrata Dizra. Little is known about the Dark Wheel, except for rumors that it is a group of the most elite pilots in the galaxy who are sworn to uphold humanity's deepest secrets. In fact, it is unclear whether the faction in the Shinrata Dezra system is the true Dark Wheel, or just a cover organization to help the real group stay concealed. The Dark Wheel is purportedly believed to know the location of Raxla, which is itself a confounding mix of mysteries, myth, and legend. Some even say that Raxla contains a gateway to other galaxies. The pilots leading the effort believe the Dark Wheel to be champions of humanity, who have been contained and controlled by a sinister group of the galaxy's most powerful individuals known only as the Club. The Club has allegedly been behind some of the most notorious activities in recent history, though evidence proving their involvement is often dismissed as insubstantial. The operation is being called Turning the Wheel. Dozens of independent pilot communities have already expressed their support of the effort, and commanders of all affiliations have been invited to aid the faction by supporting their activities in Shinrata Dizra. For those commanders who have not yet achieved an elite rank, they can join the efforts in the LFT-926 system. This has been Computer Pete reporting for Radio Sidewinder News. Be careful out there, commanders. I believe there is more going on here than meets the eye.
Nice and easy. Alright, boys. I am going to take a quick breakaroo. Let's go ahead and go back to the main menu here. Beep-doop. Oh no. Time to re-roll, get a different support guy, my dude. That sucks. I hate that. I hate that. I understand it, but I hate it. Is it really over 70%? Dang. Yeah. You gotta re-roll. You gotta re-roll, get another person. Alright, boys. We're gonna take a quick fiver. We'll be back after that. I'm gonna go make myself some Earl Grey. And I'll see you then. Alright? I'll be RB.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
All right, I'm back, peeps. How you doing? I'm messing with some stuff right now because I want to see just real quick if I can change something. But we will see. We will see. Thanks. I appreciate. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. I got it. I got it. So my game says. I was about to sing Paramore, yeah? Good band. Good band. Hide desktop icons. There we go. Doop 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 doop. I'm gonna see if it actually worked this time. And if it worked, I will bring us back. We will find out in a few bits. A few shakes of a stick, as they say. Is that what they say? I don't think that's what they say.
Welcome back, Commander. You have no missions at this time. You are near Mayade AO-GC24-1AB5A ring in the Mayade AO-GC24-1 system.
Let me pull this back over. And we'll be going on our way. There we go. Actually. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Audio, radio, bam. And bam. There we go. Look at that. New ship HUD color. Also, apparently my program up top is not very happy with us, so we'll fix that in a second. Hey, well, at least you catching them, yeah? Kind of annoying, but open galaxy map. Hello? Is this not working now? Ah, she muted me. Open galaxy map.
Accessing cartography.
Close galaxy map.
Okay.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
What I'm gonna do, off this to blue, and we're all gonna be on the same page.
Destination confirmed. Stellae Serpent is en route to the Mayade AS-LP49-1. This is your first visit to this system.
Scanning now.
Bodies remain to be scanned.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
Maximum fuel.
Yeah, I feel like that interface brightness is probably a little bit too bright. We'll put it down back to half. Yeah, much better. Don't care about Pyro Play. Nobody else is online.
Moon B1 is a notable icy body with an extremely inclined orbit. Body B1 contains large deposits of carbon. This body contains high levels of carbon and selenium.
Alright, what else have we got? Got an icy body. We've got icy body.
This hour of Radio Sidewinder is sponsored by EconoSkin.
That HMC is kind of cool.
For hundreds of years, our bioengineered microelectronic skin art has appeared on the galaxy's most beautiful people. But now, you don't have to be a billionaire to wear our famous designs. Introducing EconoSkin, reasonably priced skin art that allows you to program your
Alright. I think I like this color combo, like the teal and the yellowish orange. Engage jump.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
Sick of being killed by pirates. Sick of running away. Well, now, bye, and the pirate's gone. These little babies will melt the shields in even the thickest holes. Bye, and the pirate's gone. So where can you get your
Destination confirmed. Stellai Serpents is traveling to the Maida ZG-PP12-37 system. This is your first visit to this system.
So don't delay. Buy one today. Bye, and the pirate's gone.
Scanning now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fuel maximum.
Make sure there's nothing else. Just chilling here. Nope. Engage jump.
Faster than light drive. Charging now.
Why not? They're living legends. They are the men that wore the undead flag. The fake undead tastes of prey. Yes.
Are you a farmer?
Telemetry obtained.
Jumping to next.
Stellai Serpents is en route to the Maida ZX-JB50-0 system. This is your first visit to this system. Fuel tanks now at 86% capacity.
Scanning now.
One out of 13 bodies have been scanned. Stellai Serpents is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Taking up some speed.
Planet 6 is notable, with pristine rocky and icy rings. This body contains high levels of carbon.
Carbon dioxide geysers.
This body has large deposits of carbon. This body has large deposits of carbon and selenium. Planet 7 is a notable icy body with a pristine icy ring.
Anything interesting? We haven't got too much luck on the interesting things as today yet.
Planet 8 is a notable high metal content world with an incredibly oblong and incredibly inclined orbit. Destination confirmed.
Entry guidance.
Stellar Surface is in transit to the Mayday VP-IP
Drive.
This is your first visit to the system.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Ready. Scanning now.
Maximum fuel.
Engage jump.
Engaging drive.
Jump in progress. Stellar Servants is heading to the Mighty UMP-IP-51-0. This is your first visit to the system. Fuel reserves are now at 86%, Commander.
Scanning now.
16 bodies remain to be scanned. Refueled.
Engage jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Actually, before we do that, how many were there? There were some. Okay, I'm just getting overexcited here. Is there nothing interesting here either? Not really. Engage jump.
Jumping to light speed.
Jump in progress. Stellae Serpents is en route to the IHUIB-BC 36-2 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scanning now.
4 out of 13 bodies have been scanned. 3 people.
Hey, how you doing, buddy? It's going well. Well, by well I mean it's going. We haven't found much today, to be honest. Not much of note, but we're still carrying on. Yeah, it's okay. I appreciate it, Delno. It is what it is. Most of it's going on over at Twitch, so. Alright, what do we got here? Anything interesting? You seeing the game for the first time? Hey, Elite's pretty chill. Ooh, I can actually see that from here. Alright, we're gonna get these out of the way. Silicate vapor geysers. Alright. What else have we got? Don't really care about BC1. What about BC2? You gonna be any better?
Moon BC1 is a notable rocky ice world with an incredibly inclined orbit.
Oh, it's Moon. Eh. There's a lot going on out here. Let's see here. Where else? Hello? 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 Anything? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, it's not it's a simulation game, my dude. But I appreciate you stopping by. Uh-oh, did you almost run on into it? That is no bueno. Alright, not much going on here. On to the next one. Don't want to run into the stuff and things.
Telemetry obtained. Stellae Serpents is heading to the IHUQN-BT13-12 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Oh, that would do it. Yeah, that would do it. I've accidentally made that mistake before. 3.9, gosh.
Planet A2 is a notable high metal content world with an
I'm sure that was
high
fun.
surface temperature of over 6,000 Kelvin. Planet A1 is a notable metal-rich body with an extremely high surface temperature of over 4,500 Kelvin. 20 bodies remain to be scanned here.
20 bodies.
Fuel at maximum.
Fair. I mean, you could always just like look up and boost and hope it's enough to factor it out. It's pretty difficult sometimes. I've had that struggle before. Oh, we got a lot here. Let's get these out of the way first.
Planet A3 is a notable metal-rich body with a pristine metal-rich ring. Body A3 has high levels of chromium, zinc, and vanadium.
2.1 G. But it's got a ring. That's pretty chill.
body contains large deposits of chromium and manganese.
Alright, this looks like it's definitely going to be an interesting system.
Planet C5 is a notable Class 3 gas giant with a pristine rocky ring.
HMC. Are these all asteroid boys? Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. If anything, I mean, it gives you a little bit of creds, but I think the main thing is, like, I kind of just want to collect them all. So it's more of a thing to say, like, hey, look, I've completed my codex in this area. I think that's really what it's worth. To me, anyways. The credits you get from it really aren't worth much.
Planet C3 is notable, with a pristine metal-rich ring.
Very pretty.
Planet C4 is a notable Class 3 gas giant with pristine metallic and rocky rings. Moon C3T is notable, with an incredibly elongated orbit. This body contains high levels of arsenic and tellurium. Moon C3C is a notable rocky body with an incredibly oblong orbit. Body C3C contains large deposits of tellurium. Moon C3b is notable, with an unusually high surface temperature of over 636 Kelvin. Moon C3f is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of just over 1000 Kelvin.
Okay, we only have 5 bodies left to scan.
Planet B5 is a notable high metal content world with potential for terraforming.
Well. Terraformables, there we go.
This body contains high levels of chromium, zinc, and vanadium. Planet B3 is a notable high metal content world with an unusually high radius of around 9,500 kilometers. Bodies A1, A3, B1, and B5 are good mapping candidates.
A1, you said. Yeah, man. I'm just glad I could share it with somebody. EDDI and G19 are wonderful. They make exploring a lot more fun, but also it makes it a little bit easier so you know what's terraformable, what's not. It helps. It helps. All right, we're coming in. Alright, let's give him a scan. Yeah, I was gonna say G19 has some like really weird things, just because it is meant to be done on a keyboard. But once you go through and figure out how to use the options and whatnot, it's actually pretty fun.
Mapping is finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet A1 is a medium gravity metal-rich body. This planet has high numbers of active silicate vapor geysers at the surface. The crushing atmosphere contains high levels of silicate vapors with an average surface temperature of 4,701 Kelvin. Bodies A3, B1, and B5 are also recommended mapping candidates.
Alright. We're going to A3 and we're going to land on A3. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Transmute some... Ah. Good to know. Well, I'm glad you got it sorted, and I'm glad you had it recorded. Because that kind of sucks. And yes, all the radios are absolutely wonderful. Especially a radio Sidewinder, you know. But I'm kind of partial to that. Alright, we're going to fly on over this way. Slowly but surely, we're moving. Hey! Thank you, Forgotten Image 42, for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, well that was easy. Hey. I'm glad it got sorted. Pretty cool to Impulse.
I'm engaging engines at 75%.
Thank you.
You're welcome, I suppose.
Prepare for orbit.
Slowing down. Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
Definitely gonna need those shields. Ring, alright. Oh, we're going too fast. Fair. Hey, whatever works. I'm just glad they're getting it sorted for you.
Entry guidance computation is complete. Vectors for descent.
I know it says miss. I wanted to say ring. There we go.
Six geological surface signals detected. Mapping is now complete. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet A3 is a high-gravity metal-rich body with a crystal metal-rich ring that is suitable for landing. I am detecting active silicate vapor geysers. The surface temperature averages 1028 Kelvin. Body A3 has high levels of chromium, zinc, and vanadium. Bodies B1 and B5 are also recommended candidates for mapping. Probing of crystal metal-rich ring is finished. Hotspots detected. 2 of serendipite, 5 of rod plumsite, 1 of monazite, 1 of painite, and 2 of platinum.
Interesting. Yeah, hopefully they send it. Alright, yeah. Is 6 on the other side? It is. It's on the dark side. Do we have one that's on our side here? A 3? I'll take a 3. Yeah, let's take a 3. Alright. Now this isn't... This is a medium-high gravity world, I believe is what it's considered. It's only 2.1. I would say that's still medium. We'll have to be a little bit careful, because the thrusters on this aren't too great. Yeah, I try to like glide up and then just go down slowly. We're not even in glide yet.
Stellite Serpents has left Super Cruise near planet Myage of QN-BD13-12A3.
Initiating.
Glide engaged. Caution. Myage of QN-BD13-12A3 is a high-gravity world at 2 Guarnies and 18 Centimos.
That's
Glide
fair.
completed.
Yes.
Okay, Commander.
Deploy landing gear.
Lowering gear is down and locked.
Alright, we don't want to go down too fast because we don't have any upward thrust because that's what's keeping us going. So we just need to kind of feather it. Ever so slightly.
Touchdown on Myage of QN-BD13-12A3.
There we go.
Coordinates are 55.42 degrees latitude, 9.89 degrees longitude.
Oh,
Buggy launched.
hold on. It's not a happy
Buggy
boy.
standing by for recovery.
Are my frames happy again?
Shall
This-
I move the ship into orbit?
Oh, hold on. Well, let me tell her to do this. Yes.
Stellite Serpent has lifted off.
Ship. Initializing orbital rendezvous procedures.
It's because we streaming. Yes, that was one of the first or second waypoints. I remember watching
Standing by.
I remember watching some of the people streaming like blew up and they were actually trying to contact Frontier to see if they would like reset their saves for them. I remember that. But it wasn't too bad. Again, this is only a 2.1. The one I think they were landing on Distant Worlds was what, a 3.2 or a 3.3? $3.8? Oh god. Deploy cargo scoop.
Deployed.
Combat mode.
Affirmative.
Go ahead and snag some of these things. No, we're not in combat mode. I thought we were. Might be. Here we go. It's very bright out on the surface. My inventory is full of chromium. Interesting. Ah, I completely forgot you could flight assist on and off. That's not a bad idea. Alright, well, we can add chromium to ignore list. Alright, let's scan this bad boy up. Alright. That's what it would look like normally. That's what it looks like with the shader on. It makes it really bright, like we're actually in the sun. Which most of the time I'm okay with. Here it's a little bit of a pain, but I'm gonna keep it. Dang. If it works, it works. Okay, we don't want the cobble. Crystalline cluster. Let's grab that. Oh, can I not shoot it? We're at a bad angle. Alright, that should be good. 10. Alright. Take some tin. Yeah, it's heavy. Chromium, we're full of chromium. You drove right by these and it didn't want me to... Oh, wait. Can we get these? Oh, no, what's going on? Hello. Chromium. Alright, we're going back to the ship. Recall ship. Recall the ship.
Affirmative.
It is.
Stand by.
You have to say the word the. Now, do I trust my auto ship
6
to land
geological
this?
surface signals detected. Hotspots detected. 2 of serendipite, 5 of rock plumsite, 1 of monazite, 1 of painite, and 2 of platinum.
Deploying docking module.
You better be safe. Please be safe.
Perhaps you're suffering from information overload.
Please be safe with my ship. Do I trust Verity with my ship?
These rare, handcrafted wind chimes are specially tuned to stimulate a variety of spiritual and physical responses. They are known to help you find inner peace, your direction, and are guaranteed to...
Alright, she looks like she's doing alright.
True chimes are available from 39 choices.
She is kind of picky. I just need to add some more commands.
Stellae Serpents has touched down on my Age of QN-BD 13-12A3. SRB standing by for recovery.
Oop, not enough slide.
SRB docked.
Alright. Let's take a nice photo. I'll take that. And then it was B1 and B4. Now, should we do B4, B4, B1? Yes.
Lift off.
Oh, it's struggling there for a second. More powered engines. Oh, it's gonna have me point up anyways.
Allied Serpent has jumped to Super Cruise.
There we go. What I love is this look here. Yeah, it's a hot boy. Yeah, the brighter it is, like the sun will actually like kind of shimmer. EDFX. Give it a look if you haven't messed with it. If you're on PC. If not, which I don't think we are, then that's unfortunate. Pretty cool though. EDFX is wonderful. There we go. I was waiting for that body flyover. Absolutely. Oh no. Maybe see if PC has an update, boy. My Spotify did that to me the other day. So it looks like we got a terraformable HMC, or two of them. Can't remember what B1 is. B1. Give me some information. Iron magma. Why do I want to scan this one? I don't know. Has Iron Magma, though. We may check that one out as well. Oh, no, I meant check for updates for your actual PC. My PC had an update. I think it was the new 2004 Windows update, and it broke some of the music players. Gotcha. IDK then. That's a weird one. May have to kill it in like Task Manager or do something along those lines, like see if there's a background process of it running. Oh, without that, I am not sure. Yeah, always turn it off, turn it back on again is always a good worst case fix. Interesting. Prepare for orbit.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
Yep, EDFX. Yeah. I'd say mine pushed through last night, so they're pushing a few out. See if that does it. Hopefully that'll do it.
Entry guidance computations.
It happens,
complete.
it happens.
Vectors for descent.
You can only do what you can do.
Mapping is finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet B4 is a medium gravity high metal content world. I detect high numbers of active silicate vapor geysers. Most prevalent in the super dense atmosphere is carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 1090 Kelvin. Bodies B1 and B5 are also good candidates to map.
B5 as well. Okay. It must have been B1 and B5 and we just marked B4 because that's what I remembered. That's fine. Doesn't hurt to get some extras. Prepare for orbit.
Right. Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated. Orbital navigation guidance system online.
And now it is time for Radio Sidewinder News.
Mapping is now complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet B5 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. Sensors detect high numbers of active silicate vapor geysers. Most prevalent in the crushing atmosphere is carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 956 Kelvin. Body B1 is also a good mapping candidate.
As an effort to refine the massive vessel's last-minute design decisions. Harnessing the commander's technical knowledge in this manner yielded design improvements to fuel efficiency, onboard storage arrangements, and even a modular component adaptation that will allow a universal cartographics software suite to transmit directly to the galactic database of stellar exploration. These large vessels represent a new era for the communities of independent commanders. Pilots from across the galaxy have posited various ways they plan to use the immense size and range of the ships to further their goals in trade, exploration, and even privatized warfare. The Brewer Corporation has indicated that the design of the carriers will shortly be ready for consumer
You're not
release,
wrong.
and has indicated they will continue to monitor and consider further upgrades as new technologies become available. Betsy Glenfiddich, a senior marketing administrator for Brewer, had this to say in a public statement. My carrier administrators are at this moment finalizing the licensing paperwork to ensure that interested buyers will have as seamless a buying experience as possible. We are ready to serve you. The Pilots Federation has scheduled the 9th of June for the release of the licenses that will allow wealthy commanders to purchase the carrier. Interested parties should make their way to a designated vendor on that day to make arrangements for delivery of their new asset. This has been Computer Pete reporting for Radio Sidewinder News.
This hour of Radio Sidewinder is brought to you by the Galactic Insurance Company. Remember, Commander, don't fly without a rebuy.
Here we go. We're gonna have to go around the star, I believe. We'll see where it's at. Maybe it's so close that's why it wants us to land on it or map it. Prepare for orbit.
Reducing thrust.
Yeah, no, the Windows updates, when it's one of those things I have to do when I'm working, actually. It's part of my job.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
The download where I'm at is wonderful, but the actual write is a pain. The write speed. Also, thank Pete SB for the follow. I do appreciate it. Alright. Go underneath. Please don't touch it. No touch. That's also fair. Come on now, SSD.
Procedures initiated.
What you doing? Ooh, this one looks pretty. Yeah, you're going to? Do it, do it, do it. Good luck.
Geological surface signals detected. Mapping is now complete. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet B1 is a medium gravity metal rich body that is suitable for landing. Sensors detect low levels of active iron subsurface magma flows. The surface temperature averages 1185 Kelvin. Body B1 contains large deposits of chromium, zinc, and vanadium. You have mapped all interesting bodies.
Alright, here we go. Don't know what the gravity is on this one, I didn't look at it, so hopefully it's fine. We're already at 0.5, so my guess is going to be it's just a standard G world. There you go. I love the DBX. DBX is a wonderful ship.
Serpents has left Super Cruise close to planet Myeja QN-BD13-12B1. Glide mode initiated. Warning. Myeja QN-BD13-12B1 is a medium gravity world at 1 Guarni and 23 centimos. Glide completed.
Deploy landing gear.
Lowering gear.
Like a glove. I want to get a little bit closer.
Touchdown on Myeja QN-BD13-12B1. Coordinates are minus 21.32 degrees latitude, 173.20 degrees longitude. Buggy away. SRB standing by for recovery.
Alright. Pretty cool. We're gonna come over here and land and get a better picture real quick.
SRB standing by for recovery.
Oh, we got a little bit of air. That didn't work out well.
Buggy docked. Lift off. Touchdown on my age of QN-BD13-12B1. Coordinates are minus 21.31 degrees latitude, 173.22 degrees longitude.
I'll take that as well. There we go. Next system en route.
As you wish.
No, it looks like we have to be off first.
Lift off.
Next system en route.
Executing now.
Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright. Here we go.
Starlight Serpents has entered Super Cruise.
Alright, have we cleared it? Yeah.
Telemetry obtained. Starlight Serpents is heading to the Mighty GB-DC-23. This is your first visit to the system.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuel levels at 82% capacity. Commander.
Scanning now.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
8 bodies remain to be scanned. Maximum fuel.
Hey! Thank you.
You're welcome.
Umaron Sivage93 for the follow. I appreciate it. I also apologize that I just butchered that name. Ooh, HMC.
Planet A4 is notable.
Kumar.
Usually oblong orbit.
I can do that. I can do that. That I can say. Hope you're having a great day.
Planet A3 is notable, with an unusually elongated orbit.
I don't know what the people above me are doing, but it sounds like somebody's trying to break through my roof.
Planet A2 is a notable high metal content world with potential for terraforming. Body A2 is a good mapping candidate.
I can do A2. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's map this buddy. Give me that terraformable. 2 weeks? Just about 2 weeks now. So not too bad. Yeah, it's about 2 weeks on this trip.
Map is now finished. Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet A2 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. I am detecting low levels of active silicate lava flows. Most prevalent in the super dense atmosphere is carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 820 Kelvin. All bodies of interest are now mapped.
Next system en route.
Locking system destination.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
It's not too bad. We've stopped on some spaceports, I guess, on the way. Last time we docked was probably about a week ago. We've been hitting some of the outposts around.
Jump in progress. Stellite Serpents is heading to the MyAsia WV-AB55-0 system. This is your first visit to the system.
It is a lot of data, though. You're not wrong.
Fuel tanks are now at 85% capacity.
Scanning now.
Thank you.
You're welcome, of course.
Stellite Serpents is now at maximum fuel capacity.
Engage jump.
Preparing for jump.
Radio Sidewinder is sponsored by Pavonis Eargrubs from LaborSec. If your factory farm is staffed with imperial slaves, you need Pavonis Eargrubs. They're simple to use. Just attach one dormant grub to each of your servants' foreheads. If a word
Destination confirmed.
Yeah, you may want to get a buggy.
This is your first visit to the system.
But yeah, 100%. I love exploring. It's so much fun.
Fuel reserves at 84%. Commander.
Scanning now.
Ground dwarf seed is exceptional, with an unusually high solar radius at 0.4 times sols, lower than average density and high luminosity. 18 bodies remain to be scanned.
It's so
Stellite
chill.
Serpents is now at maximum fuel capacity.
I can do this, just put something on in the background and be good to go. All stop.
Okay. Executing now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Planet AB2 is a notable icy body with a pristine icy ring. Planet AB1 is notable, with an incredibly large radius of nearly 12,500 kilometers.
The voice pack I'm using is the Verity one from HCM voice packs. So it's pretty nice. I've got a whole bunch of them installed. We can change the voice at any time if you guys want to hear something else. And that's true. No annoying NPC chatter. You can just kind of super cruise and chill to some nice beats.
Body Aphora has large deposits of arsenic and tellurium.
I see you. Huh, get it? It's Star C. No, okay. What we need is an icy body, so it would be IC. Okay, I'm done. Let's see here. What else can we ping?
Moon C1 is a notable icy body with an incredibly inclined orbit. This body contains large deposits of carbon.
Gotta get that carbon dough. I see that out there. There we go. I'm so glad that pings all of them at once. That had a big old dent in it. That's kind of funny.
This star system holds every element available on planetary surfaces. Exploration class, Gold.
Alright. On to the next one. Engage jump.
Frameshift activated.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Telemetry obtained. Stellai Serpents is heading to the Myadrum XL-XB56-0 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Yeah, there's voice commands, my dude. With voice attack, and you can pre-program them or find packs online.
Scanning now.
2 out of 38 bodies have been scanned.
So when it says that the exploration class, green or gold, that's going to be your FSD boost. So that is they assign them colors. It's really weird. But I believe it's green, silver, and gold is what they say. And there's so many voice commands. By all means. Also, thank you, Stratocaster, for the follow. I do appreciate it. Yeah, ask questions. I can answer loads of questions about this game. What we're here for. All stop.
Certainly.
Hey, how's it going? FSS. She doesn't like that one so much because the F's and the S's are very hard to do. Alright, it looks like we've just got some gas giants and some moons. And nothing, again, too crazy. We got a gas giant here. Ringed. Yep.
Planet 6 is an interesting Class 1 gas giant with an extremely high mass at over 516 times Earth's and pristine rocky and icy rings.
Was that a rocky ice body or
Body
just
system
icy?
contains
Yeah.
large deposits of carbon.
Yes, so I am out exploring, my dude. We're out far away. We're not super far away, but far away enough from people. So we're doing that. And it's definitely overwhelming. It's like somebody just threw you in a spaceship and said, good luck, have fun. Yeah, so I'm using, okay, real quick, since there's a bunch of people here, I'll go through the different programs I'm using. The first one is if you are on like a computer or something, if you see the overlay, that is Elite Overlay, so you can see everything that's going on. That is Elite Track. The other programs we are using is EDDI, which go ahead and reads out like the planets when I scan them, interesting facts, things along those lines. We've got Elite G19's companion app, which is the Orrery you see in the very top right hand, which is pretty sweet. We've got ED Market Connector, which connects to EDSM and Inara in the very top left. Tell us about terraformable stuff like that. And then we're using Voice Attack, which is the big one that takes all my voice commands in with plugins for HCM voice packs. So those are all what we're doing. Also, yes, EVE Online. I feel that. I played quite a bit of EVE back in the day. Every once in a while, I still play.
Planet 4 is a remarkable high metal content world with an extremely high mass at 6.7 times Earth's and an incredibly large radius of well over 10,000 kilometers.
Alright. Yeah. All the fun things. Super nifty.
Lune 3 is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of over 1000 Kelvin.
And any of the music we are listening to is from Radio Sidewinder, which is a radio group for inside of like the game.
High metal content world with potential for terraforming.
Ooh, terraformable. Click. The reward for discovery depends. There's a nice graphic. But if you find terraformable stuff that nobody's discovered before, you get really good, really big bonuses worth of cash. Or credits, rather. So it's nice to have. But just starting out, I mean, you need to have a decent ship. And then if you die, you lose everything, so... That's the one downside to exploration. Okay, we got a ringed gas giant.
Planet 8 is a notable Class 3 gas giant with crystal
well, there you go.
icy rings.
You say that's where I posted as well, other than Twitter and the Instas. Alright, we're gonna boop all these things.
Body 8D has large deposits of carbon and selenium.
Yes, so if you find a planet first that nobody else has discovered, like here's a good example. Down here underneath, I'm pointing. Do I have a mouse? No. Underneath where it says filtered spectral analysis, it'll have a name. It'll say discovered by first and mapped by first. So nobody's discovered this one, so if I was to... I just discovered it. If I go turn it in, I get my name on it. If I map it, which I'm not going to, because that one's not worth mapping, we will go ahead and get some good bonus credits there too.
Of carbon and selenium. Body 80 has high levels of carbon.
Alright. What else we got? Let's look for the gas giants. They're usually easier to spot. It'd be cool if we find a water giant.
Planet 9 is notable, with pristine metal rich and icy rings.
Which planets do I map? So, you can map any of them if you want. The big ones to map are anything with geological signals if you're looking for those. Bio signals you always map. And then the other ones are going to be things that are going to be terraformable or odd. As far as things that are considered odd, you kind of have to just know what you're used to looking for and not things that don't. Like if you get a really cool HMC or a high metal content world orbiting real close to a star, usually worth mapping those. And there's so many that haven't been discovered. There you go. Yeah, I was gonna say Bernard's loop trip is always fun. You gotta watch out for that wall of the permit locked ones.
This body contains high levels of carbon.
Can you mine planets? You can mine asteroids, stuff like that, and when you land on the planet, if you have an SRV, you can pick up materials. So kind of.
Body 9D contains high levels of carbon and selenium.
Kind of is the answer.
This body has large deposits of carbon.
Yeah.
This body contains large deposits of carbon.
Yeah, it's hard to get around that area.
Body 9C has high levels of carbon and selenium. This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. Body 9 grams contains high levels of carbon.
9 grams, that's cute. Oh, we got another... Like, you can kind of see out where they're at. Yep, there's little things called SRVs. If you buy the game, you have to make sure you buy Horizons, but you can get the little SRV. But there would be no reason, don't buy the game without Horizons. Unless you wanted to try it just to see if you liked it.
Body 10D contains large deposits of carbon and selenium.
There's like SRV races you can have sometimes with peeps set up. It's pretty fun.
Body 10H has large deposits of carbon and selenium.
Next year, hopefully. Knowing them, it may be in a year past that. I'm not getting my hopes up, but I'm excited either way.
Levels of carbon and selenium. Body 10F contains high levels of carbon. Body 10E contains large deposits of sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus. Moon 10I is a notable icy body with an incredibly elliptical orbit. This body has large deposits of carbon. Moon 10J is notable, with an incredibly elongated orbit. Body 10J has large deposits of carbon and selenium.
J. Yikes.
Body 10 grams has high levels of carbon.
It's pretty high letters.
This body contains large deposits of sulfur, carbon, and phosphorus.
Yeah. I'm not too worried because I know they usually push stuff back.
Body 10 has large deposits of carbon.
I'm still waiting for the ice they promised us that has like the reflections and everything on it.
This body has large deposits of carbon.
Absolutely, iHotas. X52 Pro. Cytec X52 Pro, absolutely love it. I have about 2,000 flight hours on them. And a lot of the game is PvE, depending on what you want to do. Loads of combat missions you can do. Once you get up there, you can always go ahead and go towards like incursions and stuff. It's pretty
Planet
fun.
5 is interesting, with an unusually low radius of over 18,000
Basically.
kilometers and pristine rocky and icy rings.
Yeah, there's options to do all that fun stuff.
This body contains large deposits of carbon and selenium.
Was there any... There is geo water magma, but is it an icy body? It is, so it's going to just be an ice fumahole. So I don't care about that.
Body 5 contains high levels of sulfur, carbon, and selenium. This system contains every element available from surface prospecting. Exploration class, gold. Body 3 is a good candidate to map.
Body 3. Let's go map Body 3, my dudes. Were we like floating right over top of it? Is that why we can't find it? There it is. Prepare for orbit.
Decreasing speed.
Yo, my first 500 hours in the game, actually, so the first 100 hours in the game I played keyboard and mouse, was not a fan, put down the game for like 6 months. Got the Xbox controller, and I flew about 500 hours on that, which I started getting pretty good at, and then I just made myself swap to HOTAS because it was worth it at that point. Especially when I went into, I bought VR. When I went VR, I had to get a HOTAS. It felt just right to do. Hands on throttle and stick.
System online.
Google a HOTAS, you'll see what it looks like. Definitely more immersive. I'm always ready.
Mapping is finished. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet 3 is a medium gravity terraformable high metal content world. Sensors detect high levels of active silicate lava flows. Most prevalent in the super dense atmosphere is carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 854 Kelvin. All bodies of interest are now mapped.
Yep, that's how you map. You shoot probes at it. You got an efficiency bonus, so if you can get it underneath the amount of probes, let me see if it still shows the efficiency bonus. It does. So on the right, sand probes, you got infinite, you can shoot 3 at a time. If you hit it with 7 probes or less, you get an efficiency bonus, so when you turn it in, you get, I believe it's 1.5 times more credits. So that's how you do that. And I played game in VR is so much fun, especially using the Index, Valve Index. Let's see here. Next system en route.
Next system en route.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Engage jump on my mark.
cancelled.
Well, fine. Engage jump.
Readying the FTL drive.
Yeah, it's all player skill. So somebody who's never played before, I have a friend who's never played before, and we PvP'd in Little Sidewinders. He's an actual, like, he's in the Air Force, and he immediately turned flight assist off and started just taking me out. It's all down to flight skills and understanding how to manipulate, basically, the ship to do what you want it to do. That's why when you first start playing, it's really difficult.
Fuel reserves at 83%.
Scanning now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
One body remains to be scanned.
Yep, he is a pilot.
Stellae Serpents is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Yep. I mean, I'm not great at combat in the first place anyways. But yeah, he played for about 5 minutes. I showed him like how to land and stuff, and he's like, let's do some combat. I stuck him in VR, and he immediately was like, he was doing great. So, no, you can't jump through bodies. You have to fly around them. Alright, what do we got?
Planet CD1 is notable, with an incredibly oblong and incredibly inclined orbit.
Engage jump.
Faster than light drive charging now.
Yeah, if you're close and it's like you can kind of tell that you're gonna jump through it, then you're not gonna work.
Stellae Serpents is traveling to the Maiju XR-BB-57-0 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning now.
Refuel.
So 4 bodies, we got 4 stars. So let's go ahead, we'll still jump in FSS. Nothing? Yo, the galaxy is huge, I'll show you guys in a second. Anything of note? No? Alright, you ready? This is where I'm at. Or this is where I'm about to jump to. That's where I'm at over there. This is where we're going. And that is the start over there. So yeah, it's a bit of a thing. Hey Jack, how's it going? Engage jump.
Engaging drive.
Yeah, there's so many things. I kind of planned a route. I just kind of decided where I wanted to go, and then we went from there. Thanks, Roland Shen, for the follow. I appreciate it.
Jump in progress. Stellae Serpents is in transit to the Maiju WC-UB-58-0 system. This is your first visit to the system.
Key systems are at optimal levels.
Not really in the edge, but I'm working my way around it.
Capacity.
Scanning now.
Thank you.
Main sequence star 8 is notable, relative to similar class M stars, with higher than average density. As you can see, it emits an orange-red light.
Fair. Got it. Well, thanks, Henry. And why the Phantom? I really like the way it looks. That's ultimately why. I wasn't worried too much about jump range. I've only got about 50 light years in it or so. So we're not going anything crazy, but it's ultimately just for looks because I'm going to be sitting in the cockpit for a while. It's a huge learning curve. Huge. And the lighting is amazing. I do have some post-process effects on, but no matter what, it's still amazing. Anything else here? Nope. Engage jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Yeah. The Phantom's real fun in VR too, in case I wanted to go VR. The Conda, I'm just not a fan of the cockpit and the FOV.
This is your first visit to the system.
Engaging exit vertical. Acknowledged.
How to get it playing? So you can go just directly to the website and hit it.
8 bodies remain to be scanned in this system.
Let me see if I can get the link. I'll drop it in chat for you guys. It is definitely a separate program though. It's not in-game. Or you can download G19's companion app for Elite, which gives me the orrery in the top right, and you can play it through that. But let me drop this anyways. Here you go, guys. Boop. Absolutely wonderful radio. You can click on there, go check everything else out. Yeah, no problem. There's also, if the peeps, some of these peeps are from the Discord, there's a Discord there too. You can always join and hang out with all the other Elite peeps. Ask some questions there. All the people could answer any questions about Elite.
Planet 3 is a notable icy body with an unusually elliptical orbit. Planet 4 is notable, with an unusually elongated orbit.
Alright, we're done with this one. On to the next one. How do I feel about the asps? Sorry, I just realized that we asked about that. I like the asps personally. Well, the cockpit. I absolutely love the asps cockpit. I don't like the way the rest of it looks. So that's me. And there's always stuff to be learned in this game. Yeah, currently I'm working my way around the edge. Here, I'll show you guys again. We're out here and we're heading to Heart and Soul right now. So that's where we're heading now. Eventually we'll keep heading from Heart and Soul. After that we'll probably head towards Bubble. But then we're going to head this way, basically around the galactic plane, end up in this sector, and then once we end up in this sector we're going to kind of like jump this way into Colonia. Meet some peeps out there. Just for a break from exploring. But it's probably, like I said, going to be a month or two before we get there. Engage jump.
Hyperspace jump engaging.
Jump in progress. Allied services traveling to the Hypo EHF-AB29. This is your first visit to the system.
Yeah, we're gonna be out for probably a year, would be my guess in total.
Temperatures are at an acceptable.
Fuel levels at 83%. Commander.
If there are Thargoids this way, nobody else has seen them yet, so let's hope not.
Main sequence star 8 is notable, with higher than average density. As you can see, it emits a yellow-white light. One body remains to be scanned here. Maximum fuel. Refuel.
Colonia is nice. There's not much going on, but if you want to like help expand stuff, it's pretty fun out there. Plus, there's some good money to be had, and there's loads of nebula if you want to explore. But not sure. I think a HOTAS to start. So a cheap HOTAS to start. I'm assuming you're going to be playing on PC. If you wanted to start with a HOTAS, yeah, Xbox controller is a wonderful thing. If you have one of those, try that first just to start. But if you wanted an actual like HOTAS, there's some cheaper ones. I bought just like a Logitech flight stick for like $60 or something like that. Give it a shot. But I would definitely try flying with a controller first, because a HOTAS is almost going to be overkill, to be honest. Yeah, you can always buy HOTAS later. That's what I did. That's kind of an expensive purchase. Make sure you like the game first. Like, if you want a decent HOTAS that'll last you a while, you're going to be probably paying close to at least $100 bucks. To be honest, Xbox controller, I know a lot of people who play with Xbox controller. It actually works pretty well with this game. The hardest part is memorizing all the keybinds.
Planet A1 is a remarkable high metal content world with an incredibly elliptical orbit, an incredibly high mass at 8.4 times Earth's, and an incredibly large radius of nearly 11,000 kilometers.
Engage, jump.
Engaging jump drive.
Yeah, and I did for, I think, like, probably 400 or 500 hours, so it was absolutely wonderful.
Stellai Serpents is traveling to the Hypo MHF-8. This is your first visit to the system.
Engaging exit protocol.
Fuel reserves now at 86% capacity.
As you wish.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
48 bodies,
7
boys.
bodies remain to be scanned.
We're gonna be here for a hot minute.
Fuel at maximum.
And is it only 1 star, too? Ooh, 1 star and 48 bodies. Alright, let's go. That's fair, that's fair. I have a lot of stuff bound to voice attack, which all needs keyboard shortcuts, so I completely understand that. And then I have a lot of what they call modifiers, where you hold a certain key and then you have a whole nother, like, go through. 60 pound. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you get your hands on a basic X52, that's not bad. Especially around that price. Alright, we may actually have some decent things in this system. And nobody's been here before, it looks like. Or if they have, they were just flying through. And that's fair. There you go.
Moon 12E is a notable rocky body with an extremely elliptical orbit. Moon 12D is notable, with an extremely elliptical orbit.
My phone's going off. Hold on a second. Sorry about that, guys. One of my old friends is coming back into town, he said. And he's selling his motorcycle for, like, super cheap. It was a custom build he made. If I had some cash set aside, I'd probably get it from him, but I don't think I can roll that. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Alright, let's take a look, see what we got. There you go.
Body 12 grams contains very high levels of tellurium at 1.5%.
1.5.
Moon 10 is notable, with an incredibly high surface temperature of over 777 Kelvin.
777. I feel like that's a meme.
Body 10D contains large deposits of arsenic.
Alright, give me that gas giant.
Planet 10 is notable, with a pristine rocky ring. Planet 11 is an exceptional high metal content world with an extremely oblong orbit, an incredibly high mass at well over 11.5 times Earth's, and an incredibly large radius of nearly 12,000 kilometers.
Nice. Alright, get those out of the way. There we go.
Planet 9 is notable, with terraformable conditions and abundant liquid water.
We got a terraformable water world. Those are worth, I think that's the second most paying thing that you can explore or discover, not including a ELW. So that's a good find.
Planet 8 is remarkable, with an unusually high mass at well over 2,500 times Earth's, an incredibly high surface temperature of over 795 Kelvin, and pristine metallic and rocky rings.
ELW, Earth-like world. Yeah, a terraformable water world, if I remember correctly, gets you 3.42 mil, if you're like first to discover and everything.
This body contains large deposits of tellurium. Moon 8B is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of just over 1,000 Kelvin. This body contains large deposits of arsenic. This body has large deposits of arsenic.
Arsenic.
This body has large deposits of germanium and arsenic.
Anything else in that area? Nope. Alright, we'll head out over here.
This body has high levels of germanium and arsenic. Planet 4 is a remarkable high metal content world with an unusually high radius of well over 9,500 kilometers, an unusually high gravity of 2.3 times Earth's, and pristine metal rich and rocky rings.
It's pretty nice looking, especially with the rings there. That's basically what it is. I absolutely love it. I like the idea, like, it gives you so much more information. It's so much better than the old exploration method. Before we would have to drive up to them and be like, honk.
Planet 3 is a notable high metal content world with pristine metal rich and rocky rings.
This is a nice system.
Planet 2 is an extraordinary high metal content world with an extremely high mass at 7 times Earth's, an incredibly large radius of around 10,500 kilometers, an extremely high gravity of 2.6 times Earth's, and a pristine rocky ring.
How close are they orbiting? If this one orbited over here when the other one was there, that would be really cool picture-wise. We may still go check those out. Because I can't tell how close they actually are. Alright. Okay, there's still a lot we're missing yet.
Planet 7 is a notable gas giant with water-based life with pristine metal rich and rocky rings.
Yeah, it's quite fun. It's quite fun. I love being the explorer.
Planet 6 is a notable Class 4 gas giant with pristine metallic and metal-rich rings.
Class 4. Iron magma. This. Before it was super annoying before. I would never actually explore anything. I would just go through, honk, and be like, what I find, cool, keep on going. And you'd have to open like the system map every few seconds. Yeah, this is much better.
Body 6E contains large deposits of arsenic.
We're going up. That's what we're doing. Nope. Make sure that wasn't something hiding. Alright. With 48, my guess is there's going to be one gas giant we're missing that has a whole bunch of stuff floating around it. There we go. Yeah, look at all those little dots.
Planet 5 is notable, with pristine metal rich and rocky rings. Moon 5 Seed is a notable rocky body with an incredibly high surface temperature of over 721 Kelvin.
Ooh!
Moon 5B is notable, with an extremely high surface temperature of just over 870 Kelvin.
Oh, we got this. So close. And one more.
This system contains every element available from surface prospecting. Exploration class, Gold. Body 9 is a recommended candidate for mapping.
Alright, we'll do Body 9 first, and then we'll go take a look at Bodies 1 and 2. So, here's my thing, and I still haven't looked it up. So, as an explorer, I don't think it's worth it. Unless you can find a unknown signal source. But I don't know if you need to actually hit those with a discovery scanner for it to count. So, you know, like Lagrange clouds, like the mollusks that can float around. I'm not sure. I know sometimes they can live in rings. I just don't know if they show up as a signal source or not. So I have to do research on that. I've actually never found a ringed signal source like that. From what I've heard, if you fly close enough, they'll just appear, but I have yet to confirm or disprove that. Prepare for orbit.
Reducing speed.
I don't think she's going to be able to slow it fast enough.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
Alright, let's mine this up. And then we'll go take a look at 2 and 3 and see how close they are.
Orbital navigation guidance systems.
Yeah, I love this song. Is that enough? Please be enough. So close. Alright. I want to have like a nice photo here. Right there. Let's wait for this to hit.
Mapping is complete.
There we go.
Efficiency bonus awarded. Planet 9 is a medium gravity terraformable water world. Sensors detect low levels of active iron subsurface magma flows. Most prevalent in the dense atmosphere is ammonia with an average surface temperature of 346 Kelvin. You have mapped all interesting bodies. Steli Serpents has entered normal space close to planet Hypo MHF-AD89.
Alright, awesome. I have a 2080 Ti. A 1070 would be able to run this smoothly, absolutely. I actually got this to run on... What did I get it to run on? I got it to run on a 750 Ti. So I don't see it being an issue. Oh, you know it is. It'll be in there shortly when the stream is over. Flip turn. There we go. There you go. Oop, news time.
Deep Space Support Array, or DSSA, continues in anticipation of the release of the Drake-class capital ship to the community of independent pilots. The DSSA is a monumental effort to create a network of support vessels distributed to the farthest reaches of the galaxy, and will provide deep space explorers a chance to repair and refuel should they find themselves stranded in the black. As of the date of this publication, 31 ships have been assigned to different galactic sectors, with dozens more undergoing final preparations. In order to be included in the official charter, each captain is required to provide proof that their funding sources will remain secure for the entire lifespan of the initiative. While the maintenance fees can be partially offset through the exchange of universal cartographics exploration data, the carrier owners are ultimately responsible for committing to the entire cost. In addition to the credits required for such an operation, thousands of crew members will be required to man each vessel. In support of this requirement, the Brewer Corporation has secured the commitment of numerous workers, administrators, and staff who have volunteered to crew these expeditions despite the knowledge they will not be able to return to the bubble for years at a time. Eligible skilled families are encouraged to apply. Any pilots who have the interest to support the DSSA network are invited to reach out directly to any participating members to arrange further details. This has been Computer Pete reporting for Radio Sidewinder News.
Alright, there we go. There you go. Yeah, when I run VR, I have it set to 120 hertz with my index. But even then, I still have to make sure I'm on like VR, like medium or high. I can't have it up so far. Because I need those spice at frames. Don't want to get motion sick. Especially in an SRV, the more frames the better. How close are these gonna be? We're going too fast. We're gonna have to swing by. This is what happens when I get looking at my my phone. Prepare for orbit.
Decreasing velocity.
I'm assuming it was a bad adventure, Jarmix. Hopefully it wasn't too bad.
Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
Alright.
Orbital navigation.
So if I was to land on there, could I see the other one? Kind of. If only this other one was orbiting here, right? They would be real nice and close. Alright, I think it could work. Let's go to the other one and look back. Oh no. You're not having a fun time with your computer at all today, are you? Kinda slingshot, kinda not really. Oh goodness. Well, hopefully not. Alright, somewhere about here feels good.
Sky Serpents has left Super Cruise near planet Hypo AMHF-ADA2.
Thrusters initiating.
Alright, I like that. Not good enough for me to land on it, but... Well, GG. Ooh. Yeah, not a fun time. Next system en route. Engage jump. Yes. You basically hit tab, 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 enter. Or you can just pull up command prompt. ST00.
Jump in progress. Stellae Serpents is in transit to the Hypo AMGF-1833. This is your first visit to this system.
Gotta stay on that happy side of things, my dudes.
Scanning now.
Too much negativity out there already.
With an unusually high average density. As you can see, it emits a white light.
I can see it emits a white light.
Is notable, with an unusually high average density. As you can see, it emits a yellow-orange light. 3 out of 35 bodies have been scanned.
We got another pretty heavy system. How many stars this time, though? 3.
Body A1 contains high levels of chromium, zinc, and vanadium.
Exactly. Easy peasy. We're getting close to Heart and Soul.
Body AB2D contains high levels of arsenic.
G-Hub. I've never actually had a Logitech, but I've heard of G-Hub before.
Body AB1 contains large deposits of arsenic.
I'm a Corsair boy.
This body has high levels of tellurium.
There you go. I love my Corsair keyboard. Just kind of booping everything.
Body V1 has high levels of tellurium.
So keeping an eye out for biosignals, of course.
Planet AB4 is notable, with an incredibly high mass at nearly 31 times Earth's and an extremely high radius of over 19,000 kilometers.
That's a big one.
Body AB3EA has high levels of carbon and selenium. Moon AB3 Grams is a notable rocky ice world with an incredibly elliptical orbit. Moon AB3F is notable, with an incredibly elliptical orbit.
There we go.
This star system has every element available on planetary surfaces. Exploration class, Gold.
This song's a little bit loud. There we go. Engage jump.
Frameshift activated.
Alright, getting to Heart and Soul is taking a little bit longer than I thought, boys, so we may have to call it here soon. Don't think it's gonna happen. We've been going for 3.5 hours, and I do have stuff I have to do later.
This is your first visit to the system.
But we'll definitely keep an eye out for some stuff interesting. We always try to end landing up on a planet, parking up for the night. See what we got. Hey, thanks for the follow, my dude. I'm just gonna call you Gary.
10 bodies remain to be scanned.
Oh hey, how's it going? Where am I going? Heart and Soul, although we're not gonna make it today. E. Alright, let's see what we got here. That's our first, or our next leg on the trip anyways. After that, who knows? Probably Bubble. Bubble Nebula.
Planet 3 is notable, with an unusually high surface temperature of just over 368 Kelvin.
Alright, the loud song is over. Ooh, that's pretty.
This body has large deposits of carbon. This body contains high levels of carbon and selenium.
We may hit the Formidine Rift. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in this ship. But I could go visit. Isn't there like a generation ship out there? I don't know if my crate would be able to make it at 50 light years. Maybe so. May have to loop around. I see you from here, Ring.
Planet 1 is notable, with a pristine metal-rich ring.
Engage jump.
Frameshift drive engaging.
Destination confirmed.
Navigation.
Stellar Surfaces in transit to the Hypo MFS-BB2 system.
Engage.
This is your first visit to the system.
Nice. I may have to take a look then.
Key systems are at optimal levels. Ready for exit.
Does the FSS work that way? That's actually pretty cool.
2 out of 10 bodies have been scanned. Stellar Surface is now fully refueled.
Max jump range is, I want to say, 50 something. Unladen, well, current is 50.7. So I would have to take a look and see. I'm sure it's possible. It's just gonna have to be, we have to be pretty careful plotting our route.
Hornby Feedbag, the Federation's premier steakhouse. We feature only the finest cuts of Witch Hall Kobe beef, grilled to perfection every time, and served with a healthy portion of fresh, steamed Musakian tree grub. And every Thursday is Ladies' Night at the Hornby Feedbag with half-price Conga Ale for all sentients who identify as female. That's the Hornby Feedbag, conveniently located on level 17, section 9A, Hornby Terminal, Witch Hall. Come for the beef, stay for the fun.
Planet B7 is a notable icy body with an unusually oblong orbit.
That's fair. I think my first one was too. I think it was an anaconda at the time.
A notable icy body with an unusually elliptical orbit.
That could jump. I think it was like 62 or 63, something like that. So that was pretty fun. Yeah, I always love exploring. It's just, it's super chill.
Destination confirmed. Stellar Surfaces in transit to the Hypo MRW-WC-6 system. This is your first visit to the system.
I could fleet carrier. Yeah, I'm trying not to use fleet carrier. I'm trying to do it myself. But I may take, once we get to Heart, like Heart and Soul, and we explore the nebula a little bit, I may see if I can plot a route from there.
Fuel tanks are at 87% capacity. 5 bodies remain to be scanned.
Oh, watch out for that. There we go.
Fuel at maximum.
We'll have to make sure we keep that in mind when we get ready to come in. I have EDSM up on another monitor so we can take a look at it. It tells us where everything's at. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's nice, definitely, in case you need it. I've been staying away from anything that would affect my ship painfully, basically. But they're always good to have around.
Planet 4 is notable, with an unusually high surface temperature of over 355 Kelvin. Planet 1 is interesting, with terraformable conditions and abundant liquid water.
Terraformable? That's another terraformable water world, my dudes. That has not been explored.
Planet 5 is notable, with an unusually high surface temperature of over 342 Kelvin. Body 1 is a good candidate to map.
Nice and easy. That's some good credits. Prepare for orbit.
Reducing speed. Orbital rendezvous procedures initiated.
I love the DBX. DBX is such a fun ship. That's gonna be a good hike, though. Are you grabbing Datum along the way, or are you just kind of shotgunning it and going for home?
Orbital navigation guidance systems.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah, fair. Well, you have some good sights along the way then.
Mapping is now complete. Efficiency bonus granted. Planet 1 is a medium gravity terraformable water world. The atmosphere is composed primarily of nitrogen with an average surface temperature of 258 Kelvin. All bodies of interest are now mapped.
I think my DBX currently isn't set up for exploration. Pretty sure it's set up for combat, like stealth combat right now. But I have to take a look once I get back to the bubble eventually. Hey, thanks Siat3 for the follow. I appreciate it. And that's true. That's true. You definitely get a much better sense of achievement when you get anywhere in that. I love the heat efficiency in it. Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route.
Engage jump.
Heard. Executing now.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
Pull ahead.
Destination confirmed.
Vectors.
Stellai Circus is heading to the Hyponium GY-TVP system. This is your first visit to this system.
I believe my ASP is my original ASP I was purchased when it was probably 3302, so probably about the same time. And I just have it like docked. I'm not gonna remove any parts from it. It's all like old engineering modules that I haven't revamped. I'm kind of keeping it just like as a vintage piece. It just kind of stays there. Whenever I've looked at it, it's like, these are old engineering modules that still have to be converted. I'm like, no thanks. It is old but gold. That's a good one to say. I like it. Yo, I love the ASPs. Oh my gosh. I've never flown the ASP Scout, I'll be honest. I don't know if the cockpit's the same, but the fact that in VR you can see through the floorboards, it's wonderful.
Body 4 has high levels of carbon. This body has large deposits of carbon and selenium.
I guess it's not really floorboards, it's just glass, but you know what I mean.
This body has large deposits of carbon and selenium. Body 4 contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. This body has high levels of carbon and selenium. This body contains high levels of carbon. This body has large deposits of carbon. Body 3D contains large deposits of carbon and selenium. Planet 2 is notable, with a pristine metal-rich ring. Planet 1 is notable, with a pristine rocky ring. This system has every element required to augment the range of this ship. Exploration class, green. Body 3 is a good candidate to map.
Okay, let's map body 3, and then we're going to figure out how close body 1 and 2 are to each other. They're pretty close. What is that, 50 light seconds? So it wants us to map a gas giant? Why are we mapping a gas giant? I mean, I'll do it. This is gonna take a hot minute. You're right behind me, my dude. I started and did the exact same thing. I went monkey head, crab, rosette, jellyfish, seagull. We're on our way to heart and soul now. And I'm in 50 light years per jump ship, so you should be fine. But you're pretty much following right behind me. This is where we are at. There's heart and soul, and we just came from monkey head. Oh, you're head backwards. Just kidding. You're going the other way. Gotcha. Yeah, I went the other way. So we're probably passing close by each other somewhere. Or we did at one point. Alright, can I not map this? Yeah, you head back. Alright. Oh, it's a heavy one, too. 22 probes, you say? Alright, we're just gonna do this. Let's go for it. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're gonna do 1, 2, and then probably a third one up over here somewhere. Go ahead and pop another one up over here. I got a lot to do on the other side. We'll pop one here. And then let's go ahead. Yeah, all the three of those landed in the same spot. So we'll go ahead and flip around now. Alright. We're going to slow it down. Oh, wrong button. There we go. I'm gonna head up over here. Around the other side. Alright, well I can shoot one around. There we go. I know we're getting close.
Mapping is complete.
Nice.
Efficiency bonus granted. Planet 3 is an extremely high-gravity Class 2 gas giant. This gas giant has surface temperatures of between just over 154 and 250 Kelvin, with a dense cloud layer of water vapors. All bodies of interest have been mapped.
Is that why you wanted me to map it? Just because it was kind of cool? Okay. Sure. Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Commander.
Destination confirmed.
Entry guidance.
Stellae services en route to the Hypodium LP-QB5-1. This is your first visit to the system.
Scanning now.
One out of 10 bodies have been scanned. Refuel. Body 8 contains large deposits of carbon.
Next system en route. Engage jump.
System en route. Engaging drive.
Telemetry obtained.
Navigation.
Stellae services en route to the Hypodium IP-QB5-1. This is your first visit to the system.
Exit destination confirmed. Arrival in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scanning now.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
1 out of 10 bodies have been scanned here. Stellae Servants is now at 100% fuel capacity.
Icy body.
Planet 7 is notable, with an extremely elongated orbit. Planet 6 is a notable icy body with an extremely elliptical orbit.
People have been out on this one before.
Planet 8 is notable, with an extremely oblong and unusually inclined orbit.
Nice. Well, I think we're going to leave that there, boys. I've got to actually go and do stuff. I just got a message, so I do appreciate everybody hanging out. I appreciate you all. That was almost 4 hours, question mark, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Yeah, just about 4 hours, so that's not bad for my day off. You guys are all amazing. We'll be doing this again early tomorrow. Now, tomorrow's stream is only going to be about an hour. Some change. I got to take the roommate to work early in the morning, but it is what it is. But we'll keep this up. And Friday, I'm going to change the schedule. Friday's going to be later in the day now, but we'll get it working. All right, guys. I appreciate you all. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Anytime, peeps.